Is Emma, and I'm the founder and instructor at ePilates Online. Today, I'm really excited to show you a sneak peek inside our online Pilates studio members area, the CoreFit Club. So when you log in as a member, this is exactly what you'll see. This is our CoreFit Club Members Lounge. And this is our dashboard. So it's the area where you'll find most of the information that you're going to need. As you can see here, we have a couple of challenges. Usually we have a challenge every month. This month we actually have two because a lot of our members have done our 21-day Pilates Bar and Yoga challenge a few times. Our long-term members now have an option of a props challenge. In fact, some of our members have been doing both. So how inspiring is that? But you don't have to. There's options to choose from. Now, what else you'll find here is our search button. So I'll show you that feature in a moment. This is a new program I have. This is just a little button there to get on our wait list for a new program, which is very exciting. We always have the latest calendar information sitting here and the calendar from the previous month in case you haven't quite finished the previous month's calendar. So when I click on this is quite exciting. This is one of our members' favorite features, by the way. My internet's a little bit slow, so just bear with me while we get to the next page. This is what we call our e-calendar, our electronic calendar, and basically I provide you with a class of the day for 6 days a week, every day, every month, and you can choose from those classes. So this month, for example, we had the challenges. So you can see there's two challenges to click on, one or the other. Once you click on it, it takes you straight to the class. For example, today is the 10th of February. So if I clicked on this is our class of the day. Okay, so this is available for you for easy access. This takes the guesswork out of what to do for the day. It's amazing. Now, if you don't want to actually do the class of the day, I'm just going to click on this other feature. This is our printable calendar. Our members love this. If you decide you don't want to do a class that I've scheduled for you, you can choose another one. That's totally fine. This calendar is just optional and there for you to take any guesswork and thought out of what class to choose for the day. Now, our members love this, the printable calendar. They often print this and then cross off what class they've done, after that day. So they can look at this, they print it, pop it on their fridge or somewhere, and they can see how many sessions they've done for the month. The other option is the blank calendar. Now, a lot of our members love to also print this and write up what they've done if they're not doing classes from the calendar itself. They may choose a different class to do, and so what they'll do is print this and just write it in on the day and still cross it off. So they're great features, and a lot of our members love those. Now, we're going to come back to the homepage. So you can either click up here where the little CoreFit Club Members Lounge button is, or I'm going to show you another way to get back to the homepage every time you're using it. We'll continue looking at the dashboard because I'm going to show you all the features here, and then we'll move on to another area. Basically, we do 2 classes a month, sometimes 3, and we put the new classes here on the dashboard as well. So you'll be able to easily find the new classes for the month. And then we have the favorite section. So you can choose your favorite classes and put them into this area. So you can see your latest classes and click view more if there's more than 3, and easily access those ones that you know and love. Okay, so this is my favorite section here. If I want to, I can just easily remove from favorites. This is also in alphabetical order, so easy for you to find. So if I go back home, I can either go back or I can use the home button. Is probably easier. Just click on the home button. Okay, some of the sections don't go back, but just click the home button. That's easy. And we also have a completed section. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but mostly I'll show you quickly through the dashboard so you can easily navigate that. My internet's not very happy at all today. It's always the way when you really need it to be working. Okay, so we'll keep going down here in the dashboard. Before we had a search section, which I'm going to show you that in a moment, we used to just go to the classes we needed from the categories. So if you clicked here, you would go to props. If you click here, for example, you'll go to specialties. So I'm going to click on this because specialty is very special. You have to check this one out, especially if you get any back, knee, hip or what else? Neck pain, you can go to this area and you'll find some incredible tutorials and also instructions on rehabilitation, instructions on life habits like sleeping positions, really great exercises to do for a lot of conditions, because I've actually had a lot of injuries myself and have rehabilitated my own body. I've also worked alongside physios and osteos and been doing a lot of rehabilitation with clients for many years. So you'll find some amazing information in this section. So like if you get tailbone pain on an exercise, this is gold. So make sure you check this out. I'll go back to the home page. I'm just clicking up here to go home. Now, that was one way, checking in the categories that we used to find classes, but we also now have this great search bar. So for example, if I know, a class that I love has glutes in it, and it's in the glutes name is in the title. If I type in glutes, all those classes with glutes in the title will pop up. Same for arm. If I can't remember the name, but I know it had arms, it might be usually in the title. Okay, you can search that way, which is great. The other areas you can search here is, I'll just clear that, make sure it's all clear when you start a new search. You can click the little cross button there to make sure it clears easily. We have a bunch of programs. So if you want to focus on arms, for example, we have 5 days to fabulous arms, toned legs in 10 days. We have some incredible options for you to follow. So you can choose by program. You can also choose by class type. There's the specialty section, beginner, general, intermediate, sports specific, bar. The other one is difficulty, the intermediate, beginner, general, and advanced. Body part, full body, upper body, abdominals, props. If you decide you want to jump in and do some props like hand weights, those props are all listed here. Then time. So for example, I want to take a class that's 10 to 20 minutes. I don't want to do props. I want a full body class and I want it to be beginner level. I'm beginner. So I'm going to summarize by 3, okay? Full body, beginner, and 10 to 20 minutes. Click the search button and it's going to show all those classes in that section. Okay, so that's an easy way for you to find a class as well. You can just search by time, that's easy as well. So they all pop up for you with the details below. Then you just click through. Click straight through to the class. Let's do this. Let's favorite a class. I'm going to choose this Pilates in 10. And I want to put this in my favorites. So I'm going to click this favorites, add to favorites button, and you'll see it shows as favorited. If I've done it, I can also mark it as complete. Okay. If you want to go back to the dashboard, there's a quick way to go back instead of going up to the home. So let's have a look now. We'll see that that's placed in our favorite and our completed. This is a nice way for you just to keep tab on what you've done. And here it is. It's in my favorites there. The latest ones go to this page, the latest one you put in. There it is there. Now, as you scroll down, so we've seen our search feature. A little feature we used to have is a list of all the classes. So every single class should be in this list, and it's by category, stretch, advanced, 21-day challenge. All of our classes are listed here. And this was before we got our search features. So when we got our search feature, I was actually going to take the list away, but our members love it. So it's great as a quick glance. We kept it there. You'll see that on most of the pages. So you can look at that too. Now, on the left-hand side here, if I click this little hamburger menu, I might move myself out of the way. You can see another lot of ways to get to all of those areas. For example, calendar. All our calendars there, printable, blank. Click on favorite and they're sitting there. There's the page again. We didn't see completed before on the dashboard. We don't keep it on the dashboard. We just keep a few of the basics there. But here is the completed classes. Okay. Now the search bar is here as well. We have some live Zoom classes. The information is there for you. Also, the categories are all listed here: bar, yoga, meditation. So you can come to them through this. This is a great way, this side menu. Join our Facebook group. Our members Facebook group is here. We have a community chat page. If you're not on Facebook, you can chat to us here. We have another little section called resources. Now, if I click on this, there is an exercise library. Majority of the mat exercises, except advanced. So you'll get a little breakdown of every single exercise in this section. So this is a little bonus tip. So any little tutorial you want to follow is going to sit here. Now, if you go back to our section we were in, our resources, I will just click that little drop-down button. We have a member spotlight. So our members give us a little update of all their information. You'll find all of our member spotlights here. You can be featured as a member spotlight. We would love to feature you. And if you want to read about any other fellow members, just click here. You can see all our past member spotlights, which is a really nice feature. We used to have a monthly focus, so an off the mat focus. Here we go. Here is our member spotlight. So you can read about all of our members here. It's very nice to get to know all the people you're training with. Have some members. I love them. We're like a big family now. So we used to have a monthly focus, which was a focus to be followed off the mat. So if maybe something might be to drink more water, hydration, it might have been gratitude focus. So we were doing that. And then, to be honest, when COVID hit, I got COVID and I stopped doing that. I didn't feel very motivated because I was not well for a long time. I had long COVID to do this. So this actually stopped, but it's something that I would like to kick off again. But you'll find all of our past monthly focus here. A little bit like a bit of a blog from me as well. So then we have also the Core Restore program. So it's another one of our programs. If you would like more information on that, just let us know. It's really amazing if you have any pelvic floor weakness, or you need to recover from giving birth, or if you have had surgery in your stomach, this is great to actually retrain the muscles safely. So ask us anytime about the Core Restore program. The information's here as well. You can have a look for yourself. Now, big feature for our new members, the new calendar. This is amazing. If you haven't already seen this, even if you've been a member for quite some time, this is really worthwhile checking out. You have a welcome email from me, and or recording from me. And there is a few options to start with. You can, if you're a new beginner and new to Pilates especially, head on over to this new starter pathway section. And then if you're experienced, you have your own pathway guide as well. So we'll click in here, and just to show you a little bit of what's in store. So you can start with the essential course, which is all about our principles of Pilates. And then we have a 24-day calendar, which covers tutorials and classes that are an amazing way to start if you're a beginner. You can redo the 21-day challenge as well. That's a great option after you've done the 24-day calendar. Then you can also check out the exercise library for details on each exercise. We also have a 14-day challenge and general level classes. You can continue on with those. And then if you're more experienced, we'll click on to this. And these are just guides. So, you do what you feel comfortable with. And the new starter program, so the experience level option is great if you have been doing Pilates for a long time. You can start with the calendar that we are doing for the month, or you can carry on and do some of the beginners modules, or start with a 14-day challenge. This is always a great challenge to do. The general level classes, the monthly calendar, like I mentioned, or you could kick off in the intermediate classes. So those are the options. Great to have a look at if you'd just like a guide. And then we also have the CoreFit Club Up Level. This is a new program I've kicked off this year, and it's all about taking your practice to the next level. So if you're interested in this, you're welcome to reach out, let us know if you have any questions about it. It's a Zoom class that you would actually be doing the exercises in, and I would be correcting you. So a little bit different to our normal live classes. But reach out if you have any questions. Then we have your account area. So this is basically where your subscription details are, where you would look to pause, cancel, update details. This is where you would have your address details stored. So anything you need to know about your account is here, and reach out if you have any questions. We can always help you with that as well. And yeah, so basically that is a good recap of all of the area. Oh, and this is obviously to log out. Actually, that is one thing that I advise as well. If you want to bookmark your login area, I'll just show you what's beneficial. So if you go to ePilates Online, the website, and you go to, I'm actually logged out now. Logged in. So I'll just log out. But if you go to the login page, then you can actually bookmark that. So it's easy for you to get to anytime in future. Just click your little bookmark, and that will hold that page for you. This is always good to add this to your iPhone or your tablet as well. You can actually save this page as a icon. So it's kind of like getting in an app. So you just hold it on your hold it on your home page, and it's easy to log into. I highly recommend doing that. So if you have any questions, then reach out anytime. I highly recommend you taking a good look at this, and it gives you a little bit of a brief update of what's in store for you when you become a member. And I hope to support you on your wellness journey. Reach out if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon on the mat. Thanks so much.